So important reminder that trading and investing can be extremely risky business. Therefore, it's your responsibility to evaluate any information, opinion, advice, or other content contained in our session together. So let's go for it. So 43.9850, let's just say we got long there with the stop beneath 43.9450. All right, so this has been sort of just swirling around. Okay, so what do we have going on here? Well, now it's starting to push a little lower. So now I'm like, do I really want to be long here? I don't know. Let's go to the 60-minute for perspective. Okay, so we came up to the middle of the price probe and they're just backing off. Everything's still looking strong, right, on the 60-minute. And we know the bigger picture uptrend is higher. So if I'm going to make a decision about changing the trade management, when do we do it? After the bar, what? Type it in the chat. Is it in the middle of the bar? Is it when the bar starts? No, it's after the bar finishes. Yes. I've decided that I'm going to start making some slogans and make some t-shirts and stuff out of them and use them in my future videos. And one is going to be let the bar finish. The other I came up with that I think I say a lot, accept the risk, right? You don't accept the risk, but you cannot participate in the market consistently if you just can't be okay with what you're risking. Okay, so what is this turning into? Some sort of consolidation, tightening up around our, actually what it's shown me the way it's finished out now is I see this tilt. And when you see a tilt like that after an uptrend, this is usually just consolidation. We're gonna sit with it. Because remember, the reason we went long here, to be clear, okay, I'm just gonna get really specific here, is because there was consolidation in this range. And when the market broke back above it, all of these sellers that used to live here could be potential buyers now. Why? Because if they were short from here and if they didn't take any profits here, then when the market comes back and pulls in here, they're just thinking they're lucky stars that they can get out. This is all psychology, right? That's all this market is representation of human psychology. So because of that, I could be wrong, but I feel like unless I get a blaring signal that this consolidation is resolving to the downside, I'm just going to sit with this and assess each bar. Because what I'm starting to see now is this sort of, consolidation sort of boundary. This to me does not look like distributive action. So distribution is selling of shares or contracts. This doesn't look distributive to me. This looks like reaccumulation. Like there's a lot of activity here, and this is just the market reassessing where it's at before it makes another leg higher. And that the next leg higher probably won't be as exciting as the first one, but it would be there. But right now, where are we? Okay, so if I take off this trend line, you can see that was consolidation. We are now pushing higher. Now that we have a break above here, now I feel comfortable that, okay, once this bar finishes, I can move my stop to below this low. All right, now we are pushing higher, we're getting up towards our target. We've made a new high. So even if this bar doesn't close above this high, because I've waited for so long, I don't want to lose anything on this trade now. I just want to move my stop to break even at this point. I'm not even going to reduce the risk. I'm just going to eliminate the risk. Do you guys see what I'm doing? I have not exited the trade. I've completely removed the risk. Please type a Y if you see that. And that whole time in that consolidation, I accepted my initial risk on the trade. I said, market, if you're going to take it, fine, take it. I don't care. And now look, now the trade actually has time to play out. That won't always happen. But if you accept the risk, you're there for when the opportunity can come.